Hey guys, Suptoys here with another video, and today I'm going to show you my haul for Power Morphicon. So this video is going to be kind of long because I have a lot of stuff to show you, and I kind of want to do it right now because I got to put all the stuff away, but I want to show you guys first. So it's going to be a little bit weird order, but I'm pretty much going to show you everything from the exclusives I got from the convention itself, things I got signed, and eventually stuff I purchased, and pictures at the very end. I'll show you on my phone what I picked up and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed. If you do enjoy, please give it a like. I like showing my hauls off. And if you went to Power Morphicon, please write in the comments down below what did you get. So let's start off here. What I have right here. Again, I have a lot of stuff, so I have to just start putting stuff on my desk. First off, I picked up this All My Pop. I was looking for this. There was a vendor actually selling pops. There's a lot of vendors actually selling pops. I mean, I don't blame them. Pops are really big right now, and they wanted to get some money, and so I picked up this All Might, which was cool. I've been looking for this guy at a good price, and I found one, so I was able to pick that up with the case itself. Moving on, move on to this. I actually did get in line to say RJ. I don't know how to say his last name, but I got in line. I got a picture with him, which I'll show you at the end, and I got this pop sign. I was thinking of getting one of those, legacy line figures, but for some reason I wanted this pop because I'll be able to show it better on my desk and stuff like that. And I did get it personalized. I know a lot of people just wanted to get the autograph, but I mean, this is gonna be for me. I'm not gonna sell this anytime soon, so I like getting stuff personalized like this. So I'll put that right there on the side here. Moving on to some better stuff here. I did get just an email to sign my Cycle Silver. I got both the sleeve and the figure inside signed, and I did get them JSA certified. I am still going through my mess and looking for those cards that you get when you get them certified. Dragon, these lords. I did get 8 of these. I sold 6 of them eBay. Finally shipped off the final thrones and everything like that. I did not get a throne for myself, unfortunately. And then I just received an email saying I will barely put on the wait list, which is, I don't know what's going on with that. So I just got this. This is really what I wanted. Want to open, wanted to keep closed. I was planning on getting it signed, but I didn't want to wait in the JDF line, which I'll show you later in a bit what I actually ended up doing. But that was crazy. Next up, I don't know if some of you seen this on Power Rangers Trader Buyers Facebook page. I did get my Psycho Red sign. I got this guy thanks to Stanley. Great guy on Facebook. I got this for a good price. And I was able to get the sign, and fortunately for me, it was the first one he ever signed because it has not been released in the States yet. So I got that sign. Again, personalized because it's for me. I'm not going to sell this guy. So I don't really want to get that. Moving on, I'm gonna do some comics now. Again, I have a lot of stuff to show you guys. I did get this personalized as well, but I'm forgetting his name right now. I believe it's Ryan. I got this personalized as well because this is like pretty cool issue cover. I really like it, so I got that. This is from last Power Morphicon. I was able to get the voice of Goldar, and then this time I got the voice of Rita, which says get those Power Rangers, and then Barbara something, which was great. I got that to sign. Next up, I got Kyle Higgins to sign this for me. Usually I don't want names on comics. This one she put to Javier, which was okay with that, and then this one, but I usually don't like those to be on that. So for Kyle Higgins, I just wanted a separate one for him to put my name. Like this one, I got this Psycho Green sign, and I just wanted Kyle Higgins' signature. Because it's something, comics are something maybe I might sell down the line, but right now I'm not sure. So personalized wise, I didn't want it to do that. So again, if I wanted to keep it, I'll put to Javier. Like this one's to Javier as well, because this is actually going to be a display piece eventually. And then this one to Javier because again, I love the picture. So stuff like that I do get personalized. I'm gonna have like short stops here just so I can get stuff around. Alright, and moving on with signature wise, I was able to get to the Ninja Steel, and I did get that big poster signed, but I'm not going to put it here because it is a big poster. So I was able to actually get in front of the line because I know there was a cutoff where you weren't some of the Rangers left, which was bummer. But I was lucky enough to be able to be there when they were all there, and I got all 6 of my Power Rangers Ninja Steel toys signed. I did get Dino Charge, Super Mega Force, not really, but this is my second complete wave of getting all these signed, which was fun. Unfortunately, I didn't quite get to talk to the actors that much because I had a JDF thing going on, which I'll talk about in a bit when I come to that. But I was hurrying up and then doing that. So moving on with the feeling of what I got, I'm going to show you actually what I actually purchased at the convention itself. I got this from the Tamashii Nations booth. I know I didn't get an SH Figure Arts or anything like that. I ended up getting a stand. The reason is because when you buy it on eBay, it's going for a crazy price. And then shipping wise, these aren't worth it. I don't have a local shop to be able to get these. So they had these for $15 clear, which I needed some. And I was glad to finally get some for a good price, 15. Moving on, I got an Astro Borg. I was lucky enough to find one. I've always seen them have these Astro Borgs at every Power Morphicon, but again, I don't have money that to buy these and stuff. So I was lucky enough to find one in mint condition. So I picked it up right away. Next up, I picked up a Mask Rider Ecto Accelerating. I never seen one of these. I've always I'm trying my best to show you guys. Okay, I've never seen one of these actually. I do a lot of flea market and stuff like that, and I never seen this guy used. I did find him new, but I was like, you know what? This is something I'm going to skip. I'll get back to it if I eventually have money, which sadly somebody bought it, which was it's one of those things you should have bought when you had a chance. But I do have it used, which is great. And then all these other guys, which was I didn't even know that because I saw that. And then moving on from the same booth, I bought a 8-inch Mask Rider, which was amazing. I didn't see the first day. I think they just took it out the second day or third day. I ended up buying it the third day, which is great. I mean, it's gonna look cool, having this big Mask Rider sign in the back. Eventually, when I do display these. Moving on with the same theme, I actually went to a Toyzilla booth, and they had a Mask Rider toy, which was Slashing Skull Reaper. I never seen any of the villains actually. I do have Cyclopter, but I didn't even know it was a Mask Rider villain until after I picked it up, which was great. I do have one of those, but I never seen an actual villain in the card. And then to have one of these guys, which was pretty rare in my opinion. But again, I didn't look it up just because I've always been looking up Mask Rider and stuff like that, and I picked that up. I'll just keep going right here. I did get VR Troopers Tyler Steele to sign mine. I went up to him, talked to him. He's a really nice guy. I went up to him and I showed him this. He's like, "You're the first one to bring my toy to me," and it was already Sunday afternoon. So it was kind of like what? Nobody wants VR Trooper no more or what? But I got this sign. It says "To Javier." Again, I'm not gonna sell this. It's gonna be my personal collection. I did have from other Power Morphicons Ultimate Ryan Steel sign. I did the leg from Brad, and then I have these two brand new in card sign as well. I was really lucky to add this guy to my collection. Alright, so moving on to what I actually received from Power Morphicon. Okay, so a little 1 minute story time. I did the Thursday field trip, and if you guys know about all that shenanigans, then you know that we were left back and the bus didn't work, and at the end we're supposed to pick up our badges, which they weren't ready. So instead, for compensation, we received a Lord Dracon I want to say coin. Pretty much just allowed you to cut line. So if you were in those big line for hours, I got the Thursday field trip and I was able to cut even after platinum and gold. So I received this from Power Morphicon. I also received the standard Power Morphicon shirt, and then the gold shirt, which unfortunately they're dirty. I don't want to show off on camera. You can guys look that up, I guess. I did pick up this hoodie. It came with the badge itself, so I got that. I did get some this patch, which is pretty cool. I'm probably gonna put this on a. I wear a lot of messenger bags, so I'm planning on doing that. I picked up some posters again. My thing isn't big enough to show you. Like, my space isn't big enough. I also got some pins I should have probably opened before. I got red. I think this is my second red one. It was so hard trading pins with people because most people didn't have their pins on their lanyards. And when I did ask people, they wanted to sell them. They didn't want to trade, so that was a bummer. I have this guy, so a bunch of times even after that. Let's see what else. I'll show you my lanyard right now. But that was just a bummer about the whole pin trading. I don't think it worked that well. I know there was a few meetups, but because of like photo ops and stuff like that, I couldn't meet up with people. But just talking to people in person, Beast Morphers. I think this was a secret pin because a lot of platinum people didn't get this one. So I actually ended up trading one of these for, I'll show you right now, my lanyard with the pins. But yeah, that was just a bummer how the whole pin trading thing didn't really quite work out. The convention pin, which is the black and gold Megazord, which I thought was pretty cool. I wanted to keep that. I also received, I'm just noticing this right now, two of these. One of them is like a glossy finish, the other one's like a shine finish. You guys could kind of see that, which was like, I don't, even my other ones, I don't really displays or anything. I don't even know if I still have the other ones. And then I got this one, which I mean it's pretty cool, but they're all like that other black one I showed you down here somewhere. Yeah, so I mean I'll probably end up selling those or something. Moving on to my batch itself, I got Gold Ranger, so that's pretty cool. Each one was given this thing you can have a limit on how many you can buy, which was BS if you know all the drama that went on with that. Moving on with pins, I still have two blue that I was trying to trade, nobody wanted. I ended up buying an RJ pin at his booth, so I bought that and took a picture with him with that because I thought that was pretty cool. I got a yellow, not trading this one's my only yellow as you can see, and Dracon. I actually traded a Beast Morpher one for someone with Dracon because they weren't really a comic book fan. So they did that trade and I'm like, sure. Like I said, a lot of people weren't really trading pins at the convention, which was like, it could have been better. Maybe they could have done like better. And I got 4 freaking blue apes, which was a big bummer. I don't know. That sucked. Moving on. I know I'm sorry it's getting long, but I told you I had a lot of things to show you. These are actually, if you've seen my other hauls from last year, I'll put a comment down below or a link or something to my last Power Morphicon haul. This one, this is my first Power Morphicon I went to, which was 4 years ago. I actually met, I'm just gonna say the Power Ranger name. I don't really know their real name. Wildforce Black, last Power Morphicon, and then he wasn't there. And then this Power Morphicon, I was able to finally meet him and get it to sign it. If you saw my other hauls, you know that I like getting these and then signed by them. It's just more meaningful, and it looks pretty cool to me. Moving on, I met Master Vile. I didn't know he did like a lot of voices and stuff, and he was just there. You actually had to go up to his booth and look down at the pictures to see who he was, like who was the voice of him, like which voices he did, which was kind of weird because usually have it in the back, so people don't actually want to go up to talk to someone unless they know who they are or gonna buy something, because then they feel kind of weird. So I mean, I went up to him like, who's this guy, and I saw he had a bunch of different voice actors that he did, and I picked up this one. Okay, so JDF. So like, little story time again. I was planning on getting JDF's signature and photo op at his booth, but the long lines, I got platinum gold. Even then, like, it was still crazy. Redemption was crazy. This line was crazy, and I'm like, you know what? I'll try later on. Maybe go down. It never went down, so I ended up paying the $70 for the photo op. And what happened is that this interfered with my ninja still signing, which was that this was at 440, Ninja Steel was at 4. But like I said, Ninja Steel was taking a long time to get everyone signed. Even though I was like really close to the front, it still took a long time. And I was like running back and forth by the end. And luckily they moved up JDF's signature by 20 minutes, which was good and bad at the same time. Because that means that I had to wait longer, which meant I kept getting closer to the Ninja Steel line. And then eventually, I'm not lying, this is what I did. I stayed finally my time went to JDF. I saw people there. I'm like, you know what, I got like 10-20 minutes. I went back to Ninja Steel, went through the whole line. The friends I was with and I made a line. I told them about what's going on. They're like, yeah, go ahead, go front, which I'm glad they did. Ninja Steel, literally, this is what I was doing. I was like, hey, nice to meet you. Can you sign this? And then move on. That's all I did. They weren't allowed to take selfies. I wanted to take one, Peter, but again, they weren't allowed to take selfies. But I didn't ask them any questions. Just like, here, move on. The guy in front of me was wanting to talk to them. But at this point, like, my JDF, photo op, because once that's done. They're not going to do it no more. And they'll just give you a refund maybe. But I mean, that's pretty much it. The time's up. And then he's on new Saturday, so I can't go Sunday or anything. And I'm not waiting the line. So I'm like, hurry. With the Ninja Steel yellow signed mine, I just threw everything in my bag. I booked it to JD, to the photo op room. For those of you that wouldn't know what I'm talking about, like, it was just across. I booked it. I went inside the door, didn't see anybody, so I screamed, I'm here for JDF. Like, literally, I'm not lying. I screamed, I'm here for JDF. And the guy in the front was like, you're for JDF? I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, he's leaving. And I'm like, they made me run through the little zigzag line, which was dumb because I could have just gone like around, but that was pretty stupid of them. Anyways, I did the whole zigzag line. He was literally gonna leave, and he waited for me, so I give him mad props right there because he actually waited for me. And I just said, hi, how's it going? Took a picture with him. I said, I'm sorry, I made you wait. He's like, that's fine. And you can see here, I'm kind of like all a mess and everything because of that whole dilemma. So that was a little story time for you guys. And then I also met Nakia, which was pretty cool. And for this one, I was on time. I was actually the first one because I was early. But I met Nakia, which was pretty cool. And then moving on, Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, I actually met him. I didn't get no toy signs, which was a bummer. But I mean, money and time constraint. He was a really cool guy. I want to recommend actually meeting this guy if you have a chance. He's a really cool guy. I finally met Steve Cardenas. I actually got this one because I'm like, you know what? The movie was like something I really watched, so I wanted to get him to sign. And eventually, get the other ones to sign. Except, these two are going to be really hard to get. But I mean, if I could get these other three, that would be pretty cool to get this and kind of display it. Moving on, I read Roger. He had a lot of pictures. I really like this because I never seen them like out of suit. And Chris always goes, and then these guys always go too. So that'll be something cool to get signed by them as well. And then that's pretty much it on photo signatures that I got. So I was gonna show my pictures right now, but you know what? This is a good opportunity to actually promote my Facebook. So if you want to see those pictures, go ahead. The link will be down below for my Facebook page, Suptoys Facebook page. I'll upload those pictures and have them up there. The only picture I want to show off, and I actually met like a red, which I will not be posting on Facebook, is this one. This guy, Patrick. There you go. He's a really cool guy. We were taking a picture, and out of nowhere, he goes in for a. I'm trying to show you, but the glare. Let me see if I could dim it down. Okay, so you can see a little better. So pretty much, we were taking pictures, and he went for the choke, which was like. That's why I did that face expression, because it came out of nowhere. Usually, actors are like, "Oh, do you want to do a choke?" Or you ask them like, "Oh, can you do a choke?" And they go for it. But this guy just went for it, which freaked me out, and that's what I did that face, which was pretty cool. That he did that, but at the same time, Patrick, if you're seeing this, ask this time, don't scare the bejesus out of somebody, especially when you play the villain. Last things I picked up, which I'll show really quickly. Some promotions pieces, which I'll show off, because the Retro City Central, January 5th and 6th, 2019. The order, which, again, we've been waiting for a long time, so it's like, whatever's on that. I actually picked up this Power Morphicon pen. They were selling it for $1. Again, I have a lot of stuff. And then I also picked up this. Oh, this Heroes of the Grid thing. This is like a video on itself. I'm not gonna really talk about it right now, but that was pretty cool. Toyzilla. I met the guy, like the owner. He's a pretty cool guy. They're doing this Power Rangers thing going on again. Look it up, Toyzilla. www.toyzilla.com. Check their Facebook page. It says it right there. They're doing something for Power Rangers, which I think is pretty cool. Probably gonna check it out. It's on Tuesday. I thought it was actually today, but I'm probably gonna check it out on Tuesday. So we'll see how that goes. I met him. I sold some stuff to him. Pretty chill guy. Especially when he bought stuff, he wasn't like lowballing me or anything. He actually gave good prices for what he bought from me, which was great because I met other people and they're like really lowballing me, like really want to make money. But this guy, he's a pretty cool guy. So if you have stuff to sell, go ahead and take him to Toyzilla. And then I met this guy named Chris. I don't know how to say your last name. I'm sorry, Chris. So pretty much, he made this character called Ragnar. I actually don't want to open this because I want to keep this in here and keep it safe, like in good condition. I should have, now that I think about it, I should have had him sign this because it's his own character. But I mean, oh well. Pretty much he's doing a comic on this guy named Ragnar. Go ahead and follow his Facebook if you want to know more about the character, because that's a video on itself explaining what it is. But I really liked it because he's actually making figures. And that's eventually what I want to start doing, is making figures and comics and stuff like that. So it was really cool to see this guy and then eventually like talk to him and see what the process is and everything like that, and follow his creation, because this is a cool character and I really want to follow him. So if you can, please check out his Facebook and follow this Ragnar squad. Trust me, at least look it up. It's a really interesting design and a lot of you guys are going to like the story plot. Design of the character itself like made me like it, but then the story plot like dragged me in there and actually got me to buy one of these guys. So that's pretty much it. Sorry for this really long video. Thank you for making it this far if you did. I had a lot of stuff to show you, like I said, a little bit of story time here and there. But I hope you liked this video. Again, give it a likes button if you like this, and I'll do future hauls for more conventions I do and stuff like that. And write down in the comments down below, what did you get from Power Morphicon? Like, what was your biggest prized possession? Mine, I guess, would have to be this Psycho Rat, because he said it was the first one he ever signed, so that's like my pride right now. But meeting people wise, I met a lot of people, which we'll see him in my Facebook. But he was a really cool guy. I really liked him. Ryan Steele again was a cool guy. I mean, it just depends on the people and what you talk to them and stuff like that. And yeah, so let me know in the comments down below, what did you get, prize possession. Give it a like, see if you liked this video. Sorry for being so long, and I can finally put my stuff away. So until next time, don't forget to subscribe.